So the court then makes a finding towards the end of the judgment that the right to fair hearing has been violated. But after making that finding, this is where we as the lawyers got shocked. Because all the times when the court makes such a finding, right to fair hearing has been substantially violated, the consequence, the inevitable, inexorable consequence is you invalidate the proceedings. But in this case, the court did an analysis of Article 145 and said that the moment the impeachment ends, because the final phrase in that article is the president stands impeached, and it also applies to deputy president. They said the moment you lose office, you have lost office, you can't recover it. So they said now we have to balance between the finality of impeachment and the fact that we've made a finding that there was violation of the right to fair hearing. So they said we'll not reverse this issue of finality of impeachment. And they had already previously said that the process of election of Kithure Kindiki was okay. It did not need IBC. It did not need public participation. It was not particularly rushed. It was okay. So then they make the finding that no, we'll not touch the fruits of the impeachment as regards the the next deputy president in Kenya, but we will award compensation and a declaration, which is a formal statement by the court that your rights were violated. And then that's how they finish the judgment. Latif.
Sasa, thank you. My understanding of what you're saying is this one reason that was brought out by the court that Gachaguas did not get a fair hearing.
Yes.
His constitutional right to fair trial was not upheld. That is sufficient to actually have said this entire thing should collapse. Impeachment. Right?
Yes. First of all,
and I want to base that on, even in the process of impeachment, the Senate had 9 grounds for impeachment.
Yes.
And they say 1 is enough.
Yes.
They can say no to 8, or 11 actually.
Yes.
They can say no to all the others, but 1 is enough.
Yes.
Are you saying this 1
is
strong enough to actually have, if they consistently went with their reasoning, that Rigathi Gachagua did not get his constitutional rights to fair trial, that should have been sufficient ground, or would have been sufficient ground, to actually dismiss his impeachment?
Exactly. And that's
that one.
That's the interesting thing. During the impeachment, any one ground that succeeded was sufficient to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. During the court hearing, any one challenge to the impeachment process that was substantive was enough to vitiate the entire impeachment process. So that ground of fair hearing, that is such a fundamental ground. It's more important than public participation. It's more important than other aspects of procedure. It is of the essence, because I said Article 25 of the Constitution says the right to fair trial is absolute. Incidentally, we tend to use the phrase fair trial and fair hearing in an interchangeable way, but they are not completely interchangeable.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the right to fair hearing is the whole of Article 50 of the Constitution. And then a fair trial is found in Article 50, paragraph 2. So it is an issue of analysis.
Perhaps begin with the difference between a hearing and a trial.
When you look at the Constitution, fair trial tends to do with cases which are more of a criminal nature. So you might be convicted of an offense. Then you have various fair trial rights. Fair hearing is any dispute resolution process in the courts, in a tribunal, alternative dispute resolution. All those is fair hearing. So fair trial is part of fair hearing, but fair hearing is bigger than fair trial. That's why it seems that we use them interchangeably. So Article 50 is titled right to fair hearing. Article 25, when it says the right that cannot be limited, is the right to fair trial. But you see the proceeding in the Senate, because it was like a trial and it was convicting Rigathi Gachagua of some offense, it's not just a fair hearing. It's a form of trial. But it is a trial in the Senate. So that is why, as lawyers, we are using the two terms fairly interchangeably, but you need to know they are not identical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick,
There's a big overlap, but they're not identical.